Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get RAWs from Webtoons hosting websites like KakaoPage for translations and stuff. So what you'll need is you'll need this image downloader extension for your browser. I'm using Brave. You can get this on Chrome as well. I'm not sure what you would get for Firefox and other browsers, but this is what I'm using. So first what you want to do is click on your puzzle piece and then make sure you pin your extension, that way you have it in your toolbar to use for later. Next what you want to do is right click on your image downloader, go to options, and then make sure show file renaming text box is enabled, and that way you can rename your files when you're downloading them. Next what you want to do is go to your settings and then search download, and then make sure ask where to save each file before downloading. That's turned off. Otherwise, it'll ask where to save each file before downloading, obviously. And if you're downloading 100 images, it's going to turn really tedious really fast. Another important thing to note is that my location is set to my desktop. Usually, by default, it's set to your download folder, but I have mine to desktop for ease of access, and this will come in handy later. Alright, so for KakaoPage, you can't really right-click and save each image individually, and you also don't want to save each 100 image like individually as well. So what you can do is you can go to your image downloader and you can select all. But on KakaoPage, there's a bunch of images in the HTML that are unrelated to the actual webtoon. So at the bottom here you'll see that there's a bunch of images here and also the logo at the top. So instead of deselecting all of them for every webtoon you're trying to take the raw of, what you can instead do is filter by URL and type in sdownload. This is something in the HTML, because you see here, if you click on the actual webtoon and you extend this and the protected images, you'll see that each image has the URL, or has part of the URL sdownload, and they don't have that in all the other ones. And that's how you can filter out all the unnecessary images. And then what you can do for save to subfolder, since my download location is in desktop, I can create a folder in the desktop location called 1. And you don't have to do this, it's just easier for me. And then for rename files, you can just rename it image dash, otherwise it'll be automatically named resource. Alright, so let's create a folder here called 1. No, that's not it. 1. And then let's download these images. So save to subfolder 1, and make sure you change this every time so you don't save the image to the same folder and overwrite any images. And then you can click select all and just download it. And then you see all these images are downloading right now to the folder. Alright, so now that's done, you can double click on the folder and you can see all these images are here in alphanumerical order, and they're all named image and then the number. And then for other webtoon hosting websites, you can check the HTML by clicking F12 and then click this arrow here, click on the body and see what kind of image the URL is. And for example, over here you see the word main, and if you click on any other thing, you'll see that here, just delete this real quick. You'll see that there's a bunch of images here, and they all actually there's a bunch of weird images in the bottom here from the HTML. You don't want that. Just type in main, and then you only have this image. And then there's this one right here that you can just select and deselect. This is part of Webtoons, and I'm not sure what it says, but you don't really need it. And that's how you take RAWs from Webtoons websites.